Senator, thank you so much for being with us and
Thank
taking
you.
the
It's
time.
good to be with you.
Let's talk about the economy first. It is the #1 issue out there. Senator Obama has made this pledge to not raise taxes on people making less than $250,000 a year. He says you can't make that pledge, yet you say you will let the workers of America keep more of their own earnings. What do you mean when you say that?
Well, because I have always said I wouldn't raise taxes on anybody. Senator Obama has voted to raise taxes in the Senate to people making as low as $42,000 a year. That's just a matter of record. He's moved all around on the issue, so I don't know his latest iteration. But I'm not going to raise anybody's taxes, no matter what they're making, because I think the important thing is right now, with this terrible economy, we certainly can't afford to raise taxes. We ought to be able to figure out ways for more Americans to keep more of their own money.
Explain in simple terms why the people of Florida should buy into your tax plan as opposed to Senator Obama's plan, which promises to lower taxes for 95% of Americans.
Well, again, his plan has changed so much. I mean, he was for capital gains, dividends. He was going to have all kinds of tax increases, including on Social Security, and now he's moved all around. So it's very hard. It's like nailing Jell-O to the wall. But I have pledged not to raise taxes. I have pledged that we will will give people $5,000 refundable tax credit. It's $5,000 in their pocket to purchase health care, which is a huge thing. We will double the amount of money you can claim for every child from $3,500 to $7,000 per child. And we will have tax cuts stay in place so that the American people don't experience at any level tax increases. And my program and proposal will create jobs. I have a record of opposing tax increases. Senator Obama has a record of supporting tax increases. We don't need that right now. So I hope that the voters will examine our record on taxes before we look at the promises.
Again, a chant at this forum, drill, drill, drill. It's a big issue. Both parties in Congress now talking about reducing the current 125-mile buffer in Florida's Gulf Coast to 50. Senator Bill Nelson, Democrat, strongly opposed. Governor Charlie Crist seems to favor it. There seems to be a compromise in place brewing on Capitol Hill. Do you think that compromise will take place, maybe by November? And what would the result be for Florida?
Well, the Democrats are caving in. I mean, they oppose nuclear power, they oppose offshore drilling, they oppose most everything new and innovative. I hope that we reach an agreement, but it's got to be, one, the states agree. I want the states to be able to agree to that. But I've been for it ever since gas went to $4 a gallon. And Senator Obama has opposed it, just as he has opposed storing and reprocessing spent nuclear fuel. So it's very clear our differences, positions on this. Now maybe he'll switch again, as he has on many others.
Your running mate, Governor Sarah Palin, supports the idea of drilling for oil in Anwar. I'm
Yes.
just wondering if she's starting to get you to soften up on your stance against it.
Not yet, but one of the reasons
Not
why...
yet?
I would not changing, but that's one reason why they call us Mavericks.
Okay. National Cat Fund, important to the people of
Yes.
Florida here. Senator Obama vows to sign a bill, if he becomes president, to create a national catastrophe fund, something President Bush has opposed, but something many Floridians feel is needed when you're looking at insurance premiums rising in some cases 600%. Where do you stand on this issue that's so important to the people of Florida?
We need to protect every American from natural disasters and catastrophes, not just hurricanes, earthquakes, other natural disasters that affect all of the country. But in the case of hurricanes, I've been working with Senator Martinez, with Governor Crist, before that Governor Bush, and we'll work together with the other governors of states that are prone or likely to experience the devastation of natural disasters such as hurricanes, and we'll come up with something that is spread throughout. Now, the House of Representatives passed a bill which would never pass the United States Senate. That's why we are working with Governor Martinez, Senator Martinez, Governor Crist, and other governors and senators to come up with a truly effective and viable proposal. I'm committed to it.
Democrats keep trying to paint you as the next President Bush.
Sure.
Can you give me 3 examples of how you differ from
The
President
war in
Bush?
Iraq, climate change spending, torture of prisoners. There's a very long list. I've called attention to climate change a long time ago. I oppose the spending practices. I vociferously spoke out and was criticizing my own party against the way the Iraq War was being conducted. Senator Obama has never taken on his party on a single issue.
Governor Sarah Palin has spoken, well, when she speaks, a lot of people respond, but she clearly sparked the Republican base out there. Some have wondered, though, would she be your vice presidential running mate had Senator Obama chosen Hillary Clinton as his running mate?
I wouldn't have had his selection as a part of the calculation. My selection was what's best for America.
And this idea of change, this is something Obama has used the word over and over since the beginning of his campaign, but you said change is more than just a slogan. Yet it looks like you're embracing this idea of change. Is change the one thing that's going to get you and Governor Palin to the White House, more so than this idea of experience or lack of experience?
Reform of government, and I have a record of reform. Senator Obama does not. Governor Palin has a record of reform. Senator Obama does not. Reform and prosperity. The economy is the main issue, obviously, that is affecting this election and all Americans. So we have to reform government in order to restore trust and confidence and create jobs and fix our economy. Senator Obama has no record of ever being actively engaged in these issues. And I fought against my party. He hasn't.
National security issues.
Sure.
You said in your speech, dangerous world. You talked about Russia, reconstituting that old Russian empire, Iran, Afghanistan. How important is it for the next president to be prepared for these?
Very prepared. And Senator Obama has no good judgment. That's the key. He said that when Russia attacked Georgia, that they were both should, quote, show restraint, both sides. On Iraq, he was wrong on the surge. Incredibly, he still fails to admit that he was wrong. On Iran, he wants to sit down with Ahmadinejad across the table without preconditions. He's wrong on these issues, and so therefore he does not have the judgment, in my view, to serve as Commander-in-Chief. But the American people will decide whether he's qualified to be Commander-in-Chief or not.
Will we see Senator McCain and Governor Palin in Florida over the next couple months?
Absolutely. It's battleground state. I hope we're not up as late and as long as we were in the year 2000.
Senator,
thank you.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.